beautiful downtown San Jose, it's off night! In the studio tonight, our guests are comedian Michael Lussier, more comedy by Jason Cruz, furry friends from Rancho, Roben Rescues, folks from Awesome Foundation and Good Karma Bikes, Alyson and Gregg from SJtoday, live music by Stevie Kiddos, and more live music by The Accidents. Plus our house band, that duplicitous duo, Drunk Monk. Now, help me welcome your hosts, Mr. Otto Walker and Mighty Mike Mcgee.
Hey, yo, give it up for Stephanie, everybody. Thank you, Stephanie.
She's got the voice of God, God over there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Voice of Goddess, that's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That works.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. Folks, welcome to Off Night.
Yeah!
Welcome to San Jose Show of Shows.
Yeah.
This over here to my right is Mr. Otto Walker.
And this over here to my left is the mightiest of delightful Mighty Mike Mcgee's.
Hi. That's my full legal name.
Yeah. MDMM.
I wanted to. This is the first time I've worn this shirt. I literally just put it on backstage.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but it fits perfectly.
Yeah, it does fit.
Yeah.
It does fit.
It's perfectly.
It's
you know what? I don't mind accentuating the positives.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't mind at all. I don't mind people knowing what religion I am. You know what I'm saying?
You're a grand Irish and Scottish Buddha.
Okay. Yeah. I could take that. I'm also
yeah.
little Welsh and a little English too.
Oh, you are. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, very few people do. You look at me and you think, I know immediately, you're thinking Scandinavian, right?
Scandinavian, yes, because
definitely Scandinavian.
Because when you come out that water,
yeah, and my luxurious hair, yeah, turns out it's just seaweed. Folks, welcome to Off Night. This show is our finale for season 2. Oh.
Thank you all for being here.
We're closing it out, folks. We're closing it out. Those of you who might be wondering, when you guys going to come back?
Yeah.
Well, our plan is to come back January 22nd.
January deuce.
Yeah, January 22nd. So mark it on your calendars now. We'll be back here January 22nd. But have no fear.
Yeah.
Because Off Mic is here.
Yes, Off Mic is here.
Yes. So what's going to happen is, starting next Monday, Off Mic will take over our time slot. So from 8 to 11 will be Off Mic. And then when we come back in January, we'll shove them right back up into where they belong. So
we'll put them right back on the upper shelf, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But our goal is to also put, you can watch all of our past episodes on YouTube.
Yes.
And you can, and we're going to be posting all kinds of stuff throughout the holiday season as well.
We want to get you guys primed and ready for when we come out to season 2, and we want to show you all the amazing work that we've had. We've had so many guests. We had to do a list recently.
Yeah, we made a list recently of all the guests we've had on this show.
All the guests.
And it works out to 6,420,000 guests.
Yes, we've done it.
Yeah.
We've done it. Mm-hmm. We've had more guests than McDonald's last week.
And we want to apologize to you because we promised in October of last year to the 6 people who are in our audience, we promised them that we would try to get 7 million guests on the show, and we failed. We failed you guys.
We're almost there.
We failed them, and we're so sorry.
Almost.
We're
Close.
so sorry. But we'll figure next year our goal is 10 million guests.
Yeah, 10 million.
10 million guests. That would literally just be us being like, it's Steve. Oh, there's Joe. Oh, there's Stephanie. Oh, there's, Yeah,
there's a cousin that does the bank head bounce. He's good.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
Have you ever done the bank head bounce?
No.
You should try it.
No, I don't bounce anymore.
Oh, no.
I don't bounce anymore. It's all dead weight now, folks.
Boom.
But we have so many guests for you tonight because it is our finale, because it is our last show.
Yeah, we want to go out with a sploosh.
So there's...
What?
That's interesting. Yeah.
I mean a bang.
No.
I meant a bang. Yeah.
Well, we could also go out with a sploosh, too.
Yeah,
It could be a bang sploosh.
Yeah, bang sploosh.
Bang sploosh.
Yeah, it's like that's what it sounds like when I go diving off a diving board. A bang and then a sploosh.
That's the sound of Marvin's head in Pulp Fiction. Bang sploosh.
Boom boom.
Yeah. I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. But in all seriousness, folks,
yeah.
this show wouldn't be what it is if we didn't have the greatest house band of all time. Please give it up for Drunk Monk, everyone.
Yeah. They wore suit jackets for y'all.
They wore jackets for us tonight, guys.
Yes.
They wore jackets, and for them, I wore the best fitting T-shirt I own.
Yeah.
I did it for them.
There you go.
I did it for them, only for them. No, Kevin and Nick, thank you both so much for being such a huge part of the show.
You guys are amazing.
We also there's so many people that we want to thank and point out. And we'll do that. We'll do that throughout the night.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna thank my mom.
This is our 42nd episode of Off Night. We've done 42, 21 in season 1, 21 in season 2. We're planning to keep that. We figured 21's a nice number.
It is.
21's a good number, so we're gonna next season will be 21 episodes. That'll take us into the summer. Then we'll take a little hiatus. Yeah. Life, the universe, and San Jose. So true. Folks, behind the bar tonight we have Lauren. Can you take good care of Lauren tonight?
Give it up for Lauren, everybody.
While she takes good care of you this evening.
She's hustling and bustling. And we have bao buns again. So if you want to eat up bao buns, eat those bao buns because they're delicious.
Delicious. Yeah. And they're warm right now for you.
Warm.
They're warm.
And supple.
Supple, yeah. Folks, we have our first segment of the night.
Yes.
Is a game we like to play with our dear friend.
It's our favorite game.
Our video director, Jake Spikes.
Yeah.
Since he's always stuck in... We know. Since he's always stuck in the very back, in the booth, we play this game with him. He puts 3 news stories on screen, and we have to figure out which one he messed with, which one's a little off. He tweaked one of them.
And we call this segment, What's Off with Jake?
No, we don't. We call
don't?
it Something's Off with Jake.
Oh, yeah, What's Up with Jake?
Yeah.
That's what we call this subject.
He's an idea guy, but he doesn't name things.
Yeah,
you know?
we call it What to Do with Jake.
We call this segment What the Fuck, Jake? Right? We like to call this segment Jake. Something is weird.
Yeah, man, we don't understand, man.
Yeah, we once called this segment.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, 1 person and 2 people. All
there
right.
you
go. So let's go to the monitors over here, folks. And Jake's going to show us our first news story. Our first news story. 112-acre Los Gatos nudist resort closes, listed at $32.8 million. Lupin Lodge was oldest operating business in Los Gatos, established in 1935.
Oh, my God.
Nudes.
I just can't imagine. We should actually ask the county how many staph infections have come out of that place in the past, since 1935.
I know how many it's been. I know exactly how many it's been. 6,420,000. 6 million. They were hoping for 7.
Are they responsible for all the staph infections?
They were hoping for 7 million. They failed us. Anyhow. Okay, so I'm going to say if that one's off, then I'm going to say that it's off that it was established earlier than 1935. That's what I'm going to guess.
I feel like I just don't want to be a bench there.
32. What?
If the benches could talk at that resort. No, I'm kidding. I'm just sorry.
Are you okay?
I am. I'm fine.
Do I need to take your temperature?
No. You're good.
Do you need to bite down on a wallet?
No, I was just wondering what a tell-all book from a bench would sound like.
Okay. All right. I'm stupefied. I'm dumbfounded right now. I don't know where any of that's coming from, and part of me is hoping we'll find out next week on the next episode of Off Night. All right. Let's see number 2, Jake. Steve Wozniak returns home after brief hospitalization in Mexico City due to minor stroke.
Oh, my God.
I feel like the phrase stroke and minor don't belong together.
No.
Like, stroke is one of those words that it's just like, it's bad no matter what.
Yeah,
you know?
it is, yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what would you tweak in that one? It wasn't Steve Wozniak, you know? Like, I don't know. Poor Steve. What's that?
Yeah, we don't know either.
That was almost as random as the things Atu says in every single episode of this show.
Yeah, I tried.
All right, let's see number 3. Massive Pathfinder 1 blimp, larger than the Hindenburg, begins test flights at Moffett Field. I believe that's true. I know that it's the largest air vehicle. It's the largest air vehicle in the world. That's all I know. I don't know if it's called Pathfinder.
Okay. I'm gonna just say okay to that, and
okay.
I'll be like, why do we need that? Why do we need a large airship? Why do we need an airship that size?
You know what? You know what it is? You know what I think it is, honestly?
Yeah.
I think it's that everybody dreams of being the old man in Up.
Oh.
You know? Everyone kind of wants that. You're like, I wanna attach a balloon to my house.
Yeah, but if we actually attached balloons to your house, you would be that guy.
I would be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like short, old. Yeah.
All we need to do is get you a dog.
That's all I need.
And a kid.
A dog and a kid.
Yeah.
And those are easy to find.
Yeah.
You know, I could get
We
one of
could
those.
find a kid and a dog.
Savers. Get one at Savers. You know. Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't get charged with kidnapping that old man.
He didn't kidnap the kid. The kid snuck on.
Okay.
He didn't steal the kid. What were you saying about the nudist colony?
I don't know. Those benches could talk.
Oh my God.
I don't know what they're yelling, but all right. Let's pick one of these 3.
I'm picking number 1. What do you all think, audience?
I'm picking number 1
One?
too. I'm picking number 1.
All right. Who thinks it's number 2? Okay. All right.
Who thinks it's number 3?
Not enough people. All right. Okay. All right. We got some holdouts here. All right. What is it, Jake?
What is it? What's off?
The Pathfinder 1 is only 124.5 meters long compared to the Hindenburg's 245. Still, between this and the Titanic submarine, I think these CEOs need to brush upon their massive historical vehicle disasters.
Wow. I agree, Jake.
Yep. Yeah.
Why is it called the Pathfinder? Isn't that a Nissan?
I mean...
Isn't that like a baby mama car?
But
I thought...
in the 1700s, it was a person. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It was.
Those paths existed before. They found them.
I'm not talking about colonization, Atu.
Somebody is.
No, okay. How about a path in Africa? Paths weren't just there unless a river made it.
A wildebeest made that path, and then somebody walked behind the wildebeest.
Okay. Then the wildebeest was the pathfinder.
The elephant was a pathfinder.
Or somebody found the guy. Oh shit! There's a path.
Yeah. Or a pteranodon.
Look, I found a path. Everyone, let's go down here.
This has been beaten in the ground. We're gonna look at it.
Who
real
made
quick.
this path? Giraffes did. All right.
Yeah, let's follow.
Giraffe finder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. We have animals in the building, folks. We got goats in the building.
Yeah.
And a hen. Is that?
Oh, we got it. Oh.
What kind of a hen is that? It's a rooster.
It's a rooster.
So it's not a hen.
No,
I was
no.
completely and
That
totally
rooster
wrong.
is real upset that you misgendered them.
It's okay. We'll interview them in a moment. We'll interview them in a bit. They're coming up in a hot minute. Now, a couple of things, folks. I'm going to ask Jake Spikes to come on out if he can. If he can come out on stage.
Big Jake Spikes!
Jake has never, ever been on camera during off night. He's never been in a single episode.
Never, not once.
And not only do we want to celebrate our trusty video director. We know. Not only do we want to celebrate, but it's his birthday today. How old do you turn today, Jake?
I am 27 years old.
Fuck
All
you!
right, 27.
How dare you?
Scorpios are the best.
How dare you? Notice I said fuck you at 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right. So,
we had one in the first
no. Oh, no. Yeah. So, Jake, how does it feel to be 28 years old?
Exact same.
As being 5?
Precisely. Nothing changed. I didn't even notice you got the number wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, what do you have plans for your birthday?
Yeah, I mean, I had a bunch of family here in the audience tonight. Love you guys.
Oh,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for coming. I got some folks watching online as well. Love you all so much. That's pretty much the plan. We're going to go out after and have a good old time.
All right.
The only way to do this properly is for us to all sing happy birthday
Are you guys
to our
ready?
dear friend Jake. All right? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jake. Happy birthday to you.
Give it up for Jake Spikes! Jake is, thank you, Jake, so very much. Yeah, get back to work. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cute.
that was cool.
The birthday wish.
Oh, man. That's how you know we live in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
It's just a room full of dorks.
Yeah.
It's a room full of dorks.
Yeah. Actually,
Nerdy.
I feel like that's a good thing. You know.
Yeah, no, trust me.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be in a room full of dorks than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
There
Now
is
we also usually what we would do is we would introduce our dear friend Phil Maresca up to
Yeah.
the stage, but Phil is at home right now.
Yeah, he came
very
down
sick.
with something.
He came down with something, so he's not here tonight. But all he really wanted to do tonight was come up and, as you know, he usually does Phil's 5 free. Can we
5
put,
free events.
Can we put his banner up on screen real quick there, Jake? Do you have that ready by any chance?
He does.
Just go ahead and throw that on screen. So just in honor of Phil. He's still alive. Trust me.
Yeah,
still
he's alive at home.
I don't
but
want to.
he's just not feeling
Phil's
good.
5 free.
Boom.
He's
Stamp.
He's feeling 5 not free. Yeah.
No.
So we chatting with him today via text. He was saying that what he really wanted to promote, since we're going on hiatus through the holidays, is that one of his favorite things about downtown San Jose are the holidays.
Yes.
Is that being downtown and people watching and seeing, the
very festive.
San Jose Ice, Christmas in the Park, and just what a festive place San Jose is for a place that doesn't, on the surface, look like it would be a very festive place, I guess,
I mean, it is.
When you drive by it, you don't think, man, that's a holiday extravaganza over there,
I mean, it is though.
But it is. That's what I'm saying. But you have to go into it to find that out.
Oh, you have to walk around.
You got to be in it. You got to find it. You
got to
mean?
be in the.
You need to be a
vicinity.
pathfinder. You need to be a pathfinder to find those holidays.
Yeah.
You'd definitely find it with a blimp, Yeah. No. Whatever, Atu.
All right.
So anyhow, we want to say thank you to Phil. We want to say yes.
Yes.
Please, we implore you. This holiday season, go out. Go out. Go check things out. Go take strolls. Go for walks. And I know that in my neighborhood,
Go get some of those churros.
Got to get a churro.
From the churro man, and you got to get the Mexican hot chocolate, and then dip the churro in the hot chocolate, and then eat the churro, and then watch your face and your body warm all the way up, and then you sip, you drink, you take the hot,
Folks,
and you just
This is Fat Guy Insider info, all right? So
and that cinnamon and that chocolate and that hot milk mixed together, and ooh.
This is a family show, Atu.
Yeah. So good.
There are baby goats here, Atu. Yeah.
Sorry, I was having a moment.
Yeah,
It's like my favorite thing is like I stand in line just for that hot chocolate and that churro, and I get it, and the people begrudgingly put it there, and you get it, and you're like, yes.
Who is scared right now? Like, I am fearful of things,
So good.
This is like, don't get me wrong. I feel the same way with flaming hot Cheetos and cream cheese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Whoa, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Maybe that's what we'll do in season 3 is that we'll bust out our secret recipes.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, recipe.
Yeah.
I put this food in this food and fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah. I open this bag and turn the heat on. That's what it is.
Yeah. I opened this can and I thought about heating up. I said, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Call
you.
me Peaches and Beans.
Peaches and Beans. That's our new rap group right there.
Boom, boom. We're Peaches and Beans. We're not cared. We're not cared.
We're not what?
We're not scared.
Okay. All right.
But I minus the S.
I am so happy right now that we don't have to do this next week.
We're the silly bears.
Yeah.
Yo, but for real, we want to thank Phil so much for supporting
Yeah.
our show and helping us and driving us and being a
Since
support
day one.
and a mentor for us. So, Phil, you're a fantastic man.
We
Thank
love
you very
much, Phil Maresca. Mr. Downtown San Jose, folks.
Done deal.
So now, oh gosh, we have so many guests. We should just get right to it. I
get
think.
right to it.
Let's get right to it. So I'm going to come and grab some stools over here.
Oh, do you need help? Do you need help with stools?
Sure, yeah, we need 4 of these guys over here.
4 stools.
We
I'm
need
going to grab
4 stools
2.
for our next guests. Our next guests are our community folks who run some really cool stuff. And we're so excited to have them on the show. So as some of you know, this show is essentially funded through grants and the kindness of organizations that like what we're doing. And so, because we like to pay people in order to do this show. And we've run out of money for this show. And so we haven't been able to pay everyone the way that we would like to.
Yeah.
And so if you know anybody who's, I don't know, a Wozniak, send them our way. But
Or Daddy Warbucks, really.
we're going to bring up, we're going to ask John from the Awesome Foundation to come on up. If you would join us, John Briere, folks. John. You got a mic over there, my friend. So.
Thanks.
And John is the, what is your position with the Awesome Foundation? You're on the panel. You're on the...
Dean.
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 You're
That's
the
the word
dean.
they use. I don't know.
They
I
call you
adopted
the
it.
dean.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
All right, the Dean of Deans.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's trustees, and then there's deans.
So tell the audience a little bit about Awesome Foundation.
Yeah, Awesome Foundation is a group of people who want to do what we can in small ways to improve San Jose. Actually, it's actually a large group of people, and they live, or there's many organizations, but there's one in San Jose, which is the one I'm part of. And we get together every quarter and give out grants of $1,000
Okay.
to whoever comes to us and says, hey, this would be cool to do. We need $1,000 to make it happen. And they tell us what they want to do, and then we say, okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound great. Yeah. And so we've been very lucky because we've received one of the Awesome grants.
Yes.
Which was awesome, and it helped us pay for a couple of things for this show.
Literally 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Literally 2 whole episodes.
Yeah.
So it's such a neat thing. How many grants has Awesome Foundation San Jose given out? If you had to guess.
If I had to guess, which I don't have the numbers right now, but I think we did about 48 or 50, something like
48
that.
or 50.
Yeah.
That's $48,000 to $50,000.
That's right.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
big
Given
money,
out.
B.
Yeah.
To the community.
Boom.
Yeah. Are you limited only to San Jose? Do you have to be a resident of San Jose to apply for it?
You don't have to be a resident of San Jose, but we like to have the grant make something happen in San Jose.
Sure.
Okay, that's the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the event, whatever it is that they're funding, should happen within the San Jose borders of San Jose.
Borders of San Jose is what we usually do, and it can be an event. It can be, a thing that's cool. We like to have
Something
it
that's awesome.
manifest somewhere in San Jose.
Yeah. Now, what does it require? So, how many people do you have on your committee? Your how many trustees are there?
There's 7 trustees right now.
And so, the more the merrier, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the trustees are responsible for bringing in that money that then
Yeah.
goes out to.
That's right. We are not an official charity. We're not a 401 whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like
501c3.
right. That.
Yeah.
We just want to pool our money together. The trustees bring $100 every quarter, and we make it into $1,000, and we give it to whoever we decide is the right person to give it to, or people or group or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
It is awesome, and it is
Quite
something that we're trying to do to just a small thing, right? $1,000 doesn't do a lot, but if it can get something off the ground, if it can get something started, if it can bring like a little bit to San Jose specifically, then we want to do it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. And so you had a recent. You give out how often now?
We give it out every quarter.
Every quarter now. Yeah. Since the pandemic.
It's been, I think, a little bit before the pandemic. So yeah, we were monthly. We had some of our long-term trustees unfortunately move away. So trying to build back up to monthly, but right now we're at quarterly.
That's great. Yeah. And so who is your most recent recipient?
Yeah, our most recent recipient was Good Karma Bikes.
Good Karma
I like that
Bikes.
Yeah.
And
if only somebody from Good Karma Bikes was here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yes.
And we do have someone from
Can we please
Good Karma
welcome
Bikes.
Jenny from Good Karma Bikes?
Give it up for Jenny, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And just make sure you guys put your mics kind of right in front of your faces, too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask the audience to whisper if you can. If you need to talk, please whisper, because I can hear you better than I can hear them.
Do hushed intensity.
Yeah. So, Jenny, hello.
Thank you for having us.
Do you know, I've never known who would be the face of Good Karma Bikes. Would you consider yourself the face of Good Karma Bikes?
I probably wouldn't consider myself the face. I'm
Okay.
a little behind the scenes. Our director of operations, Lisa, is kind of the face everyone sees when they come in
Yeah.
to donate bikes, to receive a granted bike.
Yeah.
So I kind of hide behind the curtain.
Cheer if you've donated a bike to Good Karma Bikes. Fuck you guys.
Oh, well, you need to. You know you have those bikes in the garage. They're just
Okay,
collecting
all right.
dust.
How about this? Cheer if you've gotten a bike from Good Karma Bikes.
Anybody?
Okay, all right.
Oh, you guys,
Wow.
we need to have some. We need to come down to Good Karma
no kidding.
Bikes.
Where is Good Karma Bikes?
So
Where
we
can
have
they
a
find
new location at 82 South Montgomery. We're right directly across from Diridon train station, right by the SAP Center.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Super easy, awesome. It's a very loud building. It's got a mural of the Sharks on one side and the Niners on the other.
Okay.
So you really can't miss us.
Okay.
That's wonderful. And so give us are you guys a nonprofit?
So yes, so we are a nonprofit community bike shop here in San Jose. So we do have a secondhand bicycle. So we receive thousands of donations of used bicycles every year, and our volunteers refurbish them like new. The nicer ones we sell in our retail. They keep the lights on, and then we grant a bike to anybody in need. And currently we are running, we've been voted the best bike shop in Silicon Valley for 8 years in a row now. Woo. Thank you, it's because of our community. And we are a nonprofit, and we grant bikes to anybody in need, but we have spin-off programs. And I'm gonna leave some information behind, but we have free affinity nights if you wanna learn how to come and fix up your bike. We have a spin-off program now, thank you to the Awesome Foundation so much who funded this. It's called Break the Cycle of Absenteeism. Absenteeism in California in elementary schools, high schools, is defined as missing 10 or more days of instructional education. And the California State average last year was 7%. And we have a school in East Palo Alto and San Jose, and Awesome Foundation is funding the one in San Jose, that's reporting 55% of absenteeism. And when we worked with our partners at City Year, they're a nonprofit here, and dug a little deeper.
I'm familiar with City Year.
Yeah, it wasn't that these kids don't want to go to school, it's that they can't get there. A lot of their parents are working 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet. They don't have a way to get dropped off or picked up. And these bikes, locks, and helmets are going to help these kids get there. And they're going to help them get to their after-school sports and the library and all these great programs. And so this is really, really good work. And we are the vehicle that gives this to these people in need, but it's our community that funds us, so thank you.
A vehicle for the vehicles.
Vehicle for the vehicles, yeah.
That's great. That's really wonderful. And so how can people get involved with, what's the best way for people to get involved with Awesome Foundation?
Yeah.
So we have a website, sanjose.awesomefoundation.org, that you can go to. That's you can see our grant application there. And if you want to, if you're interested in participating, right? We also have a Patreon that you can use to donate if you just want to give money, but you can also, if you're interested in joining the board, send us a line. I think they put our Instagram up there. You can drop a note through our Instagram. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if people wanted to get involved with Good Karma Bikes,
Yes, absolutely. Please follow our social media on Instagram. Just look up Good Karma Bikes, Facebook. We are goodkarmabikes.org. We have volunteer opportunities. If you have kids that have outgrown their bikes collecting dust in the garage, please donate them. We'll give you a tax receipt. We are really in need of financial donations right now to refurbish all the bikes we're getting for these schools. Donated bike parks, locks, and helmets. And just come down and be a part of our community. We have a lot of events. Just stay in touch with us.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I want to thank you both so much for everything that you guys do in our community, helping people get their projects done and helping people get to those projects.
Thank you.
It's really,
Thank you.
really, it's just an amazing thing.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
We're so glad to have you guys, and we'll have you guys back in the new year.
Yeah.
And you can let us know how the program's going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Please give it up for John and Jenny, folks.
Thank you.
Good Karma Bikes awesome foundation. Okay.
Oh my
right.
gosh. Folks, we're going to keep the show moving right along because we got
Moving
so
and
much
grooving.
show. We would like to point out it is now 8:32 p.m., and that means that it is time, if you'd like, to sign up for Off Mic, the open mic that's going to be happening in about an hour and a half right here on this stage.
Yeah.
Sean is in the back over there. Sean, wave at the beautiful people here.
Yeah.
Look at that cute guy over there. There's that tall drink of Kool-Aid over there. Just sign up. If you'd like to share your poetry, your music, your comedy, what have you, sign up with Sean. He'll get you on the list for Off Mic. All right, our next guests.
Our next guests
are, we won't sit in these, but we'll leave them here for now.
Okay.
We'll make some room.
We'll back them up a little
Because we got all kinds of furriness coming up on stage
furry.
right now. All kinds of furriness. Folks, is everything okay? Are we
Yes.
all right? Oh,
Yeah,
dear God,
buddy.
what is... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's a live show, folks.
I know. I love freaking out for no reason. I'll knock things over at home, and then I'll be like, you know, feels good. Feels really good. I'm going to zoom in on that next time when I watch this. But our guests coming up right now, please welcome Matt and Emily from Rancho Roben Rescues.
Rancho Roben Rescue. All right. Oh, my
This
goodness.
is why they say don't work with children or animals, and we brought both because they're kids. Take a goat. There you go. You can switch. They go where they
here we go. Come on, buddy. And we got goats because we're goated. I wanted to say that ever since I saw the goats.
So we've now had the first animals we had on the show were 3 puppies.
Yeah.
And one peed right here on the stage.
Yeah.
And it was great. I was hoping, it's one of those moments in life where you're like, I really hope the dog pees. I really hope one of them pees. So I'm hoping for some goat poops.
Oh, I got it in the...
Easy to
We've been
clean.
there
Easy to
already.
clean.
Already on the
right?
floor. Yep,
Yeah,
very
they look
dry.
like they kind of look like Cocoa Puffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tastes
Not
like it,
as
too.
tasty.
Tastes just like it. Yeah.
Wait. You know what they taste like?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Man,
Thought I heard something.
Seriously,
He does.
I've gotten Natu to do so many things. So which one of you is Matt and which one of you is Emily? Matt and Emily. And are
Matt.
you two an item? You two?
She's my sugar mama.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta, he's
So I met Matt at the Hammer Theater, and you were you handling sound over there?
Yeah, I was doing backstage work for the Rotary, the Lee Weimers Awards.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
donated
wow.
$20,000 to 4 artists in the San Jose area.
Yeah.
And I was working backstage because I used to be in entertainment. I did a show here 22 years ago, actually,
show
on
did
this
you do?
stage.
What
Song and dance, when it used to be the
Song
theater
and
on San
dance.
Pedro Square. Yeah.
Theater on San Pedro Square.
Yeah.
And so, welcome back.
Thank you.
I bet you didn't think you'd be back here with goats on a stage.
No, I
Yeah.
never thought I'd have kids, and yet I got 2 of them on stage.
See what he did there?
hey.
See what he did there?
That's
That
a
was-
goat joke.
Well, that was another reason. As soon as I met you, I was like, I got to get you on the show. And then you're like, and we can bring animals. And I was like, shit, I just needed you, and this is even better,
Yeah.
So this is great.
I'd rather be with my goats than
Yeah,
him most days.
that's fair. So Emily, tell me about these goats.
Well, first I'll tell you that these goats are named Ify, is the black one here with the white fluff ball on the tail. And this one you're holding is named Kiki.
Ify and Kiki.
It's short for Kikini. They're both Yoruba names because these are Nigerian dwarf goats.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Nigerian. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Holla, holla, what's up?
Atu is a giant Nigerian dwarf.
No, I'm not.
I want to see a regular-sized Nigerian if you're the dwarf.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right?
Be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we out here.
These little babes were born almost exactly 9 months ago. Their mom was very, very young, and the family that had them didn't even really realize that she was pregnant. So they kind of came upon these teeny weeny baby goats that were about the size of a stick of butter each, and they found us online, and we swooped down to Morgan Hill and picked them up, and we've bottle fed them and raised them since they were about 22 hours old.
Aww,
they started living in our bedroom in like a little bowl, basically, and then they graduated to the backyard, and now they live in a big space.
They're sweet babies.
In the pasture. They
Look
get to
at these
frolic free. They have a pretty
sweet
sweet life.
babies. Oh yeah, they probably got it made. So tell me about Emily, how did you get involved with? How did the two of you get involved with rescuing animals?
How long is your show? Just
Oh
kidding.
gosh.
Oh.
So we have known each other for a very long time. We were living in Chicago, and actually it all started with Matt doing some square foot gardening on the patio, and he grew a cucumber, and he was so proud of his cucumber.
Oh.
And so then he subscribed to one of those like backyard homesteader magazines and started reading about you could get backyard chickens, and they're so good for your compost, and it's like a cucumber and then a chicken and then ducks and then goats, and then you buy 12 acres and just keep bringing in animals. It really just snowballed.
And it just never stopped.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
See, I'm convinced I met Matt before. I feel like I met you a long time ago.
I feel certain that
I
happened.
grew up out here, so yeah, very
Yeah.
probable.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Iron Man?
Who's Iron Man?
The guy who played Iron Man. He has like a rescue farm too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Robert
Jr.?
Downey, yeah, Jr.
You know
Oh,
the guy
who knew?
who played Iron Man?
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
casually,
Yeah.
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 He's
For-
way
for
back at home
reference,
for us.
you know.
Yeah.
If I
know-
ever see him in person, I'd be like, yo, what's up, Iron Man?
You have a farm, so he has a farm, so you must know each other.
I don't know. I feel like farm people
What are you
know
saying?
each
All
other.
farmers look alike?
It is
No.
a pretty small world. Once you start an Instagram account that says Farm Animal Rescue, like suddenly thousands of people are following you, and you're following them.
Especially
And
the more animal pictures you take and post.
100%.
Yeah.
The rule on our Instagram is you cannot post anything that isn't an animal photo.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I know.
People see animals.
I've scrolled through your guys' Instagram a couple of times, and it's just animals galore. How many animals are there on Rancho Roben Rescue?
I
I
just
was
reviewed
just
this.
about to ask that.
go
I
ahead.
just reviewed the spreadsheet prior to getting here. We have 184 animals.
Whoa.
1-8 something. I didn't hear it all.
It's-
What
it's-
is the...
It's we're close to
6,420,000.
6,420,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to have 7
You wanted
million
7
by
million.
tonight, but we
Yeah.
didn't make it.
Yeah. You failed us.
And
You failed us.
where do you
We
get...
got goats, you guys. I'm so
Do you
I'm
wanna
so
do you wanna
giddy.
hold the
Yes,
You wanna
I
hold
do.
the chicken?
I'm gonna
Go for
trade
it.
you.
Okay.
I'm gonna trade you.
Do you
And
want
I'm
to
gonna
hold my
give-
little cock?
Oh,
This guy right here. This
Yeah.
guy.
Come on. Why not?
Hey, what are the sexiest animals at the farm?
sexiest?
Oh, I know
Besides
this one.
Matt?
You know this one?
Yeah.
A brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. So we started in Chicago. We had 3 chickens, one of whom turned 9 years old today.
Happy birthday,
We got her in
Perpetua.
2015.
Okay.
And in 2020, right before, honestly, about a year before the pandemic, we thought our 10-year future plan, 15-year future plan was to someday have a big farm. And we started looking for fun.
Yeah.
And then one day this thing called the Rona showed up, and we really ramped up the looking for even more fun. And then we found 12 acres straight in the East Hills of San Jose that was shockingly affordable. And so we have 12 acres, about 190 farm animals. We started here with 9 in January 2021, and we've grown by about 175 animals in
Where do you
2
get
years.
the animals from, primarily?
It's kind of a mix. So when we first started, we would sort of troll the websites of the animal shelters and look for who needed a home because we wanted to bring in more.
Yeah.
And then we started a Facebook page, we started a website, And then people start telling each other, like, oh, these folks were really nice and they took our rooster. And especially if you're willing to take roosters, it's like we're literally getting calls every single day. Can you take my hog? Can you take my rooster?
So you guys wake up on time for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and for me, on time is like what sunrise, sunset. It doesn't matter whether it's 6 a.m., 6 p.m., or 5 a.m., 9 p.m. That's...
Is this past your bedtime right now?
Oh, it's past their bedtime for sure.
Caleb was fast asleep.
Oh,
we
this
pulled
is
him out of
Caleb.
bed.
Yeah. Caleb the rooster.
I've been calling him Steve.
That could work.
I don't think we have a Steve,
That's,
but I
that's
could
Big Steve.
No.
reserve
Name,
that name.
if you get a chance, name your next animal Steve.
Okay.
Do that.
For me.
You got it.
For me.
You got it.
Yeah.
It'll cost you, but yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. No, we have chickens in my backyard right now. I've eaten a ton of fresh eggs. And it's wonderful. I've lived with chickens for quite some time.
It's funny how once you have chickens, commonly people say, oh, I grew up with chickens or my grandma had chickens. It's more common than you'd think.
Yeah.
We actually sort of specialize in animals who have kind of either medical needs or they're injured or they're not like functioning at their most optimal. And so their original owners don't really want them anymore. Maybe the hens have aged out and they aren't laying eggs anymore. And, people find that they don't really have use for them anymore. So they come live with us forever. We give them a forever home. We don't work them. We don't use them other than just for companionship and for fun.
I was hoping Caleb had something to say, but he didn't.
He is definitely more of a morning bird, and he lives in a group with about 35 girls and 3 other boys, and he's the littlest of the boys, so he's pretty quiet usually.
Little. He's tiny.
He's a dwarf Belgian Barbu du Clay. He's
Barbu du Clay.
Barbu du Clay. He's fancy.
Thanks for bringing only dwarf animals tonight. I appreciate
right?
it.
Didn't even think about that. We did, yeah.
I love it. This is amazing. So where are you guys located? Can people go and visit? Like if somebody's got kids in this room and they really want to go to a farm and pet animals, can they come see you?
Yeah, can we send...
Yeah, we have a website, ranchorobenrescues.org.
I need that shirt.
And we do
You can buy our shirt.
Yeah, you can buy a shirt. No, but we do farm tours. We also have an Airbnb that we converted. Part of the way I got the animals here was I convinced my amazing wife, Sugar Mama, to let me buy a school bus. And then when I moved it here with 9 animals aboard, I turned it into a tiny home. So we have a tiny home that you can stay in on the farm, and you can wake up to roosters and a horse that's sitting right in front of you.
At 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, maybe. So we do Airbnb, we do farm tours as well, and then we also weirdly, coincidentally, have a lovely swimming pool that people will rent out for birthday parties and just hang out by the poolside.
Now I remember where I remember you from.
Where?
Because one of my friends, Kieran, had his 10th birthday party there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you
and
go.
I was at your squad. I was there. I remember your place.
You know Rancho
I know
Roben
exactly
Rescues.
where you
Tell
live.
everyone how
I'm
great
coming
it is. Located?
tomorrow.
East San Jose, just
San
right
Jose.
up from
Yep.
James Lake High School.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right up
down
on the
Hamilton
road,
Road.
right up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels far away, but it only takes probably 20 minutes to get here from there. It's got a beautiful view of the valley.
Yeah.
We love it up there.
And the pool is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so we have, let's see, full-size horse, 2 ponies, 3 alpaca, 3 sheep, 6 pigs, 4 goats, 4 dogs, 13 cats.
A turkey.
A turkey.
A turtle.
A turtle. 52 roosters, I think.
40 hens.
Literally
Roosters.
52.
3 bunnies.
Yeah, about 50 hens, 30 ducks, 4 geese, a lovebird, 3 rabbits. Did I miss anything? We got the pear tree, but we're waiting for the partridge.
This is the craziest 12 Days of Christmas I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, 52 cocks,
it.
everybody.
We love visitors, and the animals love visitors. They're all very social.
I think Caleb wants to live with me.
Oh,
He might.
He's getting ready to go back to sleep in your beard.
Yeah,
there.
he's ready to. Yeah.
Well, I brought the nest
out like a
for
baby
I
bird.
brought the nest for
Exactly.
any bird you brought. Okay, all right. Okay.
He'll just sit on your shoulder.
I know.
But yeah, and so we, we started out just doing this because we loved it, and then we realized we could do a whole lot more with it. We became a nonprofit, a 501c3 last year ourselves, and so we're able to take care of all the animals and pay for food and veterinary care. I mean, big surprise, veterinary care is not cheap these days. So
No, it isn't. I'm sure you guys have had to learn a lot about animal care though over the years.
yes,
Yeah.
You learn as you go.
Yeah.
And luckily, we've had a couple of good friends who are veterinarians that we initially met when we needed their help as their clients, and then we've continued relationships with them. So they, teach us how to do stuff. There's an amazing farm vet down in Gilroy kind of area who comes and does home visits. Like he brings the whole pickup truck with all his tools and stuff in the back.
Yeah.
So he'll do a home
Well,
visit.
way easier than getting the horse there when it's like maybe the horse needs minor surgery that they can do in the field, as opposed to these guys, we can put them in the car. Yeah. But the horse, it's a lot more stressful. And for the tiny added extra cost to have them show up, we will do that. And we have 2 amazing farm hands as well who live with us and help us take care of all this. So it's a blast.
It's really incredible. Well, I don't want to keep these guys up much longer. So, folks, let's put their website back up on screen real quick there, Jake. And folks, I know you probably want to make a lot of noise, but let's not make too much noise. But let's give them a light round of applause for Matt and Emily. Give it up for them, folks. And then you can give them a bigger round of applause once the animals leave.
The babies.
All right? Thank you guys.
And they're usually a little more active, but it really is past their bedtime. So they're like, I don't know why I'm still awake.
Why am I here?
Also, good karma. I realized I gave you guys some bikes last year and totally forgot. So
see, it's all community. It's all the communities are connected. We're all connected in some way.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we found you guys.
They don't want to leave.
I believe it. No, it's fine. It's cute watching it happen. It's literally 2 kids who don't want to go to bed. You're welcome. You're welcome. Deal. Okay, so while they're carting up their babies and moving them out into the night, we're gonna go ahead and bring on our first stand-up comedian of the evening.
Our first stand-up comedian,
which is going to be a real jump from fuzzy animals to comedy. But I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you all are too. I'm going to go ahead and Meredith, do we have a mic and stand ready to go? Yeah. So.
Yo, give it up for Meredith, by the way, everybody.
Oh, wait a minute. No. My bad. It's not comedy. It's not comedy. I'm done.
Well, what are we doing?
I'm done. It's Alyson.
All right,
and
we're
Gregg.
doing a live edit of the show live.
It's fine. It's okay. You know what? I was completely and utterly enthralled.
You're enthralled with
by Rooster and
by the animals.
By Caleb, Kiki, and Effie.
Caleb, Kiki, and Effie.
Yeah.
Nigerian dwarf goats.
Nigerian dwarf goats.
And a name I can't say type of bird.
What?
Big old dwarf cock.
What is I got a joke for you. What does a really horny hen say?
I don't know.
Any cockle-doo.
Whoa,
Right?
whoa, buddy.
Well, that was pretty good. All right.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Folks, it's a real pleasure to have sort of grown these partnerships over the last year with various organizations and folks and community people. Yeah. And one of my favorite connections that we've made is with the folks at SJtoday. Yeah. And if you're not already signed up for SJtoday, it's a wonderful newsletter, news service. It's awesome. It's fantastic. You can get it in your inbox, and you can also follow them on Instagram and on the internet on their website. Their website has chock full of information, articles, and things to check out. Please welcome to the stage our dear friends,
Gregg.
The city editors from SJtoday, Alyson and Gregg.
Gregg and Alyson. Our editor friends, SJtoday. Thank you. Bing, bing.
Welcome back, y'all.
Hello. Look,
Thank you
there's
for
2
being
of us.
here.
I know.
All of a sudden, there are 2.
You guys are a
It's
team.
getting out of hand.
Look
Now
at
there
you.
are 2 of them.
You're a team now. You guys are like the alternate universe, Otto and Mike.
Oh, we're
So which one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick.
Who
I
do you
don't.
want to be?
Yeah,
You know?
no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I figure we'll match beards. That's what we'll do.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
We'll
Yeah,
match
so I'll be the
beards.
mic,
Yeah.
and you'll be the Atu.
Yeah, because yours is much smaller.
Yeah.
So, what is going on with you two? How are you doing? How's life?
Great.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Great. Yeah.
So we just launched our newsletter is now up 5 days a week. Now that I am up and running, and yeah, it's been a blast. It's so much fun.
And so, what does that entail for the two of you?
So this first week is our first time going back to 5 days a week. If any of you guys are early SJtoday followers, we used to do that. We kind of scaled down a bit. Gregg hopped on board. We're back to 5 days a week. We switch off every time. So yeah, it's kind of the stories that we are just really interested in San Jose. Gregg's been doing some really great nostalgia pieces. I was not born and raised in San Jose, but I have such great love. Gregg's been here around a lot longer. Not trying to say like that.
Look,
but
it's...
Yeah, he's been here for a long time.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. No,
Is my beard really that great?
No. You're good.
No.
But yeah, what are the pieces that you just wrote for?
Okay, so this is going to be a way throwback, and I don't know if anybody in the audience is old enough to remember this one, but does anybody remember King Norman's TV show?
Huh,
Anyone? No?
I don't. No.
Okay, but now this was a TV
I
show
recognize
in...
the name. Yeah.
So this was a TV show in the 1950s and 60s in the Bay Area. It was a public access TV show with a guy who would dress up like a king, and he would preside over a bunch of children, and he would bestow upon them his kingly wisdom, and he would then show off a bunch of toys that he would have at his toy store, King Norman's Kingdom of Toys.
Wow.
Now, King Norman's Kingdom of Toys was a store that was around. It started in San Francisco and then began expanding in the 1960s. And one of the places that it expanded to in the early 70s was called Magic Village Toy Store.
Magic Village.
Does anybody remember Magic Village? Does that ring a bell?
Anyone?
Okay.
Anyone?
No.
It's okay. It's all right. We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there.
I'm in this story.
So in the mid-1950s, that store went out of business. It was based in San Jose off Tully Road. You're going to get where we're going here in just a second here.
Okay.
And in 1981, that property was purchased by a guy named Nolan Bushnell.
Bushnell?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what Atari is?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what Atari is? Do you know what Chuck E. Cheese is?
Yeah, I know, Chuck.
Do you know what Pong is?
I know what Pong is.
Nolan Bushnell is the inventor or co-founder of all three of those things.
Whoa!
Yeah, based in San Jose. So the very first Chuck E. Cheese was, I believe, in San Jose where Santana Row used to be.
Yeah, on Winchester.
Okay.
Yep, and then in the early 80s, he started expanding, and he opened up a brand new, ginormous toy store in South San Jose, just off Tully Road, and that's where you see that giant statue of Chuck E. Cheese. So I got really
To this day.
To this day, it is still there, and to this day, it currently holds the Guinness World Record for largest rat in the United States.
Whoa.
Yeah,
San Jose has the largest
Yo,
rat.
Pete, we got the largest rat out
we got
here.
the largest rat in San Jose.
Take that, New York.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, our rats are bigger, buddy.
So I started researching this stuff, and I was fat. Look, okay, so we had this conversation at work, and it was all about, like, what is your Roman Empire? And it's,
Whoa.
like, stuff that you think about all the time without flinching, and you can go off for, like, an hour. Well, mine, of course, is Chuck E. Cheese. Because I
Okay.
was there all the time as a kid. I was a child of the 90s, so I was at Chuck E. Cheese almost all the time.
So your parents dropped you there for daycare?
And then I would have Pasquale's Pizza, which you can still order today.
Whoa.
Yeah, Pasquale's Pizza is you can actually order that on DoorDash, and it doesn't even say it's Chuck E. Cheese, but it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
Now you know.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza is
Yeah.
Pasquale's. Good luck with your stomach.
I did not know.
Yeah.
I
now
know
you
a lot about South Bay history. I'm an aficionado, if you will. But I will say that growing up as a kid, I think I went to Chuck E. Cheese maybe 5 times.
Oh wow, really?
Maybe 5 times because we grew up in Sunnyvale, where Atari was founded.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up in Sunnyvale, and so we went to Bullwinkle's on Lawrence Expressway.
Oh my gosh, I
Instead.
miss Bullwinkle's. That place was
Instead.
awesome. Yeah.
Bullwinkle's is a
That place
nightmare.
was
Oh,
that place
next
was
story.
the best.
It
That's
was.
gonna be another story, Alyson.
It's
Just
a
you wait.
nightmare.
Bullwinkle's was the best. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
It was the same kind of thing with the animatronics
Yep.
and the songs and everything. I love that kind
Wait.
of stuff.
Was Bullwinkle's the one with the bear and the drums?
I could have sworn they had an actual.
No.
didn't
The
they have
Chuck
a
E. Cheese
band?
had the bear and the
Well,
drum.
Chuck E. Cheese had the band. I thought Bullwinkle's also had a.
They had a band, so
Yeah.
it was Bullwinkle on banjo. It
Yeah.
was Rocky next to him on a barrel playing the upright bass or like a stringed instrument, barrel bass. And then Dudley Do-Right was on the left side, and he was a vocalist. And Underdog played saxophone to the left side.
And Natasha
and Natasha and Boris were carved out totem characters in wood above Bullwinkle and Rocky.
Gosh, it's been so many years since I've even thought about that.
And there was a water
place.
show in front. There was a whole water show directly in front of the animatronics, which, when you think about it, water and animatronics doesn't seem like a very good idea, but it worked. God, I loved that place. And you got 6 tokens for $1 as opposed to 4 for $1 at Chuck E. Cheese at the time.
Oh.
So to me, that was a big selling point because we were poor.
That was a pretty good selling point, honestly, yeah.
Give it up for Bullwinkle's and or Sunnyvale.
Their pizza was delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And give it up for nostalgia stuff in San Jose. We're all thinking about nostalgia in San Jose. Let's give it up for that, yeah.
So those of you who are watching who are not from California, you're welcome for Chuck E. Cheese, Pong, and Atari.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dot matrix printers.
Audrey, do you miss dot matrix printers or something?
I missed the sound. It used to lull me to sleep.
We should do a parody film called The Dot Matrix.
Ooh.
Right? And it's me and you looking for a working dot matrix printer.
Yeah.
And then we end up in the matrix looking for it. Yeah.
It's
We
like
end up on a
Tron,
Scantron.
but
Yeah. Scantron.
I'm here for it. So, Alyson, you've got some other stories as well.
I totally get all of this. I totally get it. No, Gregg's been on a really cool nostalgia kick, definitely. I have been working on just a little social stuff, so stories that you may have missed. We did a full roundup of date night ideas in San Jose, so if you're trying to impress a new fling, spice things up with your longtime partner.
Spice it up.
Something just with friends. We have a bunch of stuff. If you want a night out on town, if you like the outdoors, want to get creative, we got a ton of ideas. I feel like sometimes me and my partner are just kind of wondering what we can do in San Jose, and it's always kind of like she was born and raised in San Jose, and so it's kind of like she's like, I don't know if there's really anything to do here, but there's so many things that you can do, and just even in the smallest ways. One of them is just like if for somebody who loves is a foodie, take an unofficial taco tour around town. There's a ton of different taco trucks, and you can talk and eat and enjoy.
Talk about tacos.
Taco about tacos, yeah.
Talk about tacos.
Yeah.
I love it.
How do you fold your taco?
Well, are there other ways to fold
On
a
a
taco?
first date, you don't ask that. No.
Yeah.
How much sauce do you put
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
The sauce question, that's not for the first date either.
Yeah, that's not a first date question.
My bad.
So what's coming up in San Jose that you guys are excited about?
We got a lot of events, actually. Lots. And honestly, as we start heading into the holiday season, too, there's going to be a lot more things to do. Obviously, Christmas in the Park is going to be opening towards the end of the month. Let's give it up for Christmas in the Park, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice rink is back.
The ice rink is back this year.
Big
Hell
time.
yeah.
Even though I hate ice skating, the ice rink is back.
Oh, no, I
so
don't
exciting.
ice skate. I don't
Get
ice
your
skate.
ankles
I ass
ready.
skate, yeah.
Get your ankles ready.
No thanks. Nope.
But what we do have this week coming up, the San Jose Sharks are going to be taking on the Florida Panthers. Sharks fans? Any Sharks fans?
Okay.
I know, look,
They got ice in Florida, huh?
I know they're really not doing super hot this year, but I'm still a diehard fan. I still love the team, and I still got to cheer them on. Even when they're in a losing streak and they almost ended up having the worst record in NHL history last week. But they were able to pull off 2 wins, thankfully, and now we're up to 2 more losses, and hopefully they're against
Come on,
the
the
Florida
Sharks
Panthers,
got
they'll-
it.
It's
man.
a
They got
record.
it.
They
It's a
got
record.
It's a
They
long
got-
season, baby.
Blackwood is great. Let's give him the support and the defense he needs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. All right. So that is going to be coming up this Tuesday, 7:30 at the SAP Center. And if you've not been to a Sharks game, please go.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're so much fun. There is nothing like a Sharks game. Even when they're losing, it is a fantastic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been once. It was cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's an ice rink. Of course, it's cool.
Yeah. I see what you did there, and I approve.
Yeah, approved. Fully approved.
Yeah. No, I went to a Sharks. I've only been to a Sharks game once, like Mike, but they were on like a 12-game losing streak, and I went when they won. So you never know. You never
You should
know.
keep going
You
to
should
games.
go to more games. Yeah, yeah. That's the,
Yeah.
Maybe you're the good luck charm.
have her go to more games.
Maybe Sharks
Yeah.
sponsor me.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Free tickets. but kind of in line with just like what we were talking about before with like holiday and festivities. I know you said that San Jose on the outward doesn't look like a very festive city, but there's a ton of things happening. I mean, like he said, Christmas in the Park, which seems like our only draw, but SJ Made is actually having a holiday fair next weekend. So this is kind of a little plan ahead. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Hold off on like big corporation shopping and go to SJ Made Holiday Fair because they're gonna have over 450 small business vendors. I went last year. I bought all of my Christmas gifts there. Yeah. It's really great. It's gonna be November 24th and 25th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day. So you got a whole day to shop. And there's door giveaways and just there's stuff for everybody there. Yeah. There's food and there's crafts and there's just it's a really good time and you can lose yourself in there, but
you
definitely
can go by grandma who
definitely go there first. Go there first before you go to gift cards and Macy's and Nordstrom and what have you. You'll find just the greatest gifts there. So
shop local.
Yes, shop local, and it actually lands on Small Business Saturday, so celebrate that.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then also starting soon is going to be Miracle on First and Miracle at Mini Boss. That's going to be the holiday bar pop-ups. The bars are going to be decked out in Christmas decor. They have seasonal drinks where you can get little commemorative mugs and everything too. So that happens all throughout December. So
sounds like a fun place to take grandma.
Yeah.
Honestly, Mini Boss, I would take my grandma to Mini Boss.
Me too.
It is a phenomenal bar. I loved their Halloween setup this year. It was just so heckin' cool. All the themed drinks and everything. Fantastic.
And they have really good what are those machines? The pinball machines. Yes, yep. They have really good pinball machines.
One of the other events that's coming up. This is a bit more for getting into the holiday spirit. Anybody like the movie Elf? Yeah. It's easily one of my favorites. I absolutely adore that film. Now, what about a concert film of Elf? So going to the San Jose Center for the Performing Arts, watching a live concert perform while watching the movie Elf would be really freaking cool, right? Yeah, so that's going to be coming up this Friday at the San Jose Center for the Performing Arts.
That sounds like fun.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like Elf's 20th anniversary or
something. It is Elf's 20th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
It is a modern classic.
It is a modern
classic. It's 20 years old.
I can.
I can't believe I'm 20 years old.
No, go and look at a current picture of Will Ferrell, and you'll go, oh yeah, okay, that movie's 20 years old for sure.
Yeah, he's not.
Speaking of nostalgia content, we've got an entire generation of kids that grew up after that movie came out.
Oh yeah,
that can now vote. And I think that.
Okay,
I'll stop talking about the passage of
oil up my knees.
So, I know. It's very existential.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you guys all make me, I don't know, you make me feel young.
I'm the oldest person on this stage right now, so I don't feel bad for anybody on this stage at this moment. So, yeah, I feel good. I'm young at heart. That's all that matters.
Yes.
And I'm also young at fart. Okay. Sorry, Atu. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously though, how about one more event from each of you? You guys got?
Yeah. San Jose Barracuda coming up. San Jose Barracuda also this Friday. Hey, if you like the San Jose Sharks and you like a team, another amazing team, the minor league team.
That's actually winning.
Yeah, that is actually winning right now. Go to a Barracudas game because they are just as electric as San Jose Sharks games. And yeah, the team also wins a lot more. So it's fun to see.
The Tech CU Arena is
At
also
the
really
Tech
cool.
CU Arena,
state-of-the-art facility.
Yeah. It's phenomenal. So go check out a Barracuda game, y'all.
Yeah.
Local sports. Go and cheer on your teams.
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited for the Bay FC because they're coming.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a women's national soccer league coming to
Back in San Jose.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. There's something I've been wanting to go to more soccer games, more football games like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of excited for the prospects of
women's soccer is so competitive.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
They're just incredible players too. Like they're so good.
I never mind. I'll
just watch pro women's sports more.
100% that. Yeah.
I feel like
sports,
if women's soccer played the men's soccer would lose all the time.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I think so.
I'd watch it. Yeah.
Okay. one more event before we kind of get into the stories that are upcoming. This weekend there is KixCon is coming back to East Ridge, and so there's going to be a lot of streetwear, resellers, vintage, artist vendor booths, and it's actually going to be brought to you by One Culture, which is downtown's gallery, one of their newer galleries, and they're bringing that to you. So there's going to be like live painting, performances from local artists. There's going to be a hip hop dance off. Family art activities.
I gotta sign up.
Maybe, yeah. So that's really cool. It's free admission, and streetwear, everything. That happens on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at East Ridge Mall.
That's what's up. Are we going? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna compete.
Yeah.
Hip hop dance.
We're gonna do a hip hop dance troupe, me and him, and we're
doing it.
We're gonna take these little kids to school.
Yeah, our hip hop.
They just left. The kids just left. It's past their bedtime.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Our hip hop dance group is gonna be called Peaches and Beans.
Ooh, yes.
How many records are you gonna sell?
So 6,420,000.
There it is. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
We're hoping for 7 million though. Yeah.
So, Alyson, we do have some stories coming up that we're both very excited to get out into the world.
Yes. Tomorrow, since we are now starting on our 5-day-a-week sends here, I got a little bowling guide for you guys because I've been really into bowling lately, and I finally got. This is embarrassing, but my first 100, and ever since then I'm like I'm a pro bowler now, you know, like I have to keep
Pro
practicing.
status.
Because I might join a league. Who knows?
It's
know?
what you do.
Yeah.
Knock the pins down.
So yeah, bowling. Like no frill alleys. Ones that offer some booze. Some that are arcades and karaoke and immersive experiences. So yeah, bowling alleys with a lot. And then later this week, I'm gonna come out with another hiking guide. So I know that the weather's getting a little cooler, but it means that the rainy season comes and it's super green and lush and it's super nice to go out hiking in San Jose. If you don't want to go too far, but still want to see really great views and a lot of, just lush green hills, stay tuned for that one.
Plus, when it's raining, the influencers don't go out, so the hiking trails are all to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Pro tip.
Bring your industrial hiking boots and your walking stick, okay?
Yeah.
Don't get lost in the slush.
Don't do it.
Exactly. I've got a couple of things coming up this week. Number one is a new series that we're starting at SJtoday called 5 Minutes With, where we talk to a random person in San Jose for about 5 minutes about what they like about the city and about some of their favorite things about the city. And we just kind of let them go for about 5 minutes and see what they got to say. This week, I'm very excited. It is a local band that I love very much. They're all graduates of San Jose State, called Voluntary Hazing. They're an emo ska band. I'm a big fan of theirs. They're great. And I spent about 5 minutes with them during one of their shows, just talking to them. And they have a great recommendation for where to get birria tacos. So
Birria tacos.
Yeah.
¿Dónde está de birria tacos?
You'll have to read the.
You have to read the story a
article.
little bit later on this week.
Yeah.
And then also later this week, I'm working on a story about Thanksgiving feasts in San Jose, specifically for people who are underprivileged. Okay. So if you don't have the means and you need a place to go for Thanksgiving, you want a nice hot meal, I'm going to put together a list of places that you can go to get that. So
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you for doing that.
Awesome. It's been a real privilege to get to have you on initially as this segment for SJtoday, and to now have you both on is a real treasure, and I really appreciate. Oh, that's for you.
Oh.
That's for you too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's all right.
I forgot I'm a team now.
Yeah,
I
now
have
we're
to
a
get
team.
used to
Yeah.
someone else
Gotta
here.
get
We got to
used
work
to-
as a team now.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
work
yeah.
together
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
No, thank you so much for having us this season. It's been so much fun, and I hope that you guys follow SJtoday now.
Yeah.
And our SJtoday followers, you know about Off Night now. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we really appreciate your guys' help.
We really do. We appreciate
Big
you
time.
guys' support. And you guys have been putting out some good stuff. And I really like the article about all the weird stuff with the, Tully Road. So thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you both so much.
thank
Folks,
you.
Can we
Thank
please
you.
give it up for Alyson and Gregg? SJtoday. Thank you so much. Thanks, Gregg.
Oh. Keeping the news
Ooh,
local.
Oh, I feel updated now. I feel like I know more things about things.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised that there was. I'm not surprised, but I'm also surprised. But I'm not surprised that there was a guy who was like sitting in front of kids and opening the toys in front of them. I feel like that's kind of like a torture if an adult's doing it. But
I don't know what the hell you're talking about out
they're
there.
talking about the king guy. Where it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He had a show where he's opening up toys.
That show was pure advertisement.
Oh, okay.
That show is just pure advertisement. He's just telling kids, like, kids, you want to enjoy life? You need this new Sally doll who can piss herself, you know.
Oh. Yeah, I remember those dolls.
Yeah.
I was always like, why, though? But they're good water guns in the summer.
Dude, those... That's true. I thought about that. Would you have to just kind of like blow into the mouth to get it to project?
You put it in a bucket and it fills
Fill it,
up, and then you just...
Oh, yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
And then it like, and then the legs shake like this.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. If you poke holes in the feet, you get a little longer shot.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Piss feet.
Yeah. Woo,
Yeah.
whoa.
That's a weird knuckle tat.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. Should we bring up our next guest?
Sure.
Folks, our next guest is a stand-up comedian. I think he's fantastic.
Fantastic.
I hope you like him, too. Please welcome to the stage, Michael Lussier.
Michael Lussier.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Mike and Atu. And give it up for yourselves for being here. Yeah, this is really cool. And you guys seem like a smart crowd, so you probably don't even need me to tell you that I just got a haircut, right? Like you can see that. But it's true. Yeah, my hair used to be longer and now it's short. I like to get this haircut around this time of year because when my hair is short like this, I get offered military discounts. So it's, nice, save a little money during the holidays. No, I'm kidding. I don't accept the discount because I'm not a veteran. I mean, I did say the Pledge of Allegiance every day before school, though. It's about as close as I got. I think we can all admit that the Pledge of Allegiance didn't work, right? Because, I don't know. I feel like if the Pledge of Allegiance worked, I would have seen a lot more of you guys at the Capitol. But just looking around, I don't think... Were any of you guys there? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, it's not all fun and games having short hair, I'd say the biggest drawback is people think I look like a cop, which makes it a lot harder to buy drugs on the street. Yeah, drug dealers love to ask if you're a cop, which kind of reminds me of women on dating apps when they ask if you're a serial killer. Cops and serial killers famously bound by a strict code of honesty. No, I don't know. As far as the serial killing thing is concerned, you do get asked that question a lot on dating apps. And I don't know. I mean, I'd never even considered it until you guys brought it up. I'm not going to do it, though. But yeah, so in addition to the whole buying drugs thing, looking like a cop is not good, especially now, because cops are famously racist, right? And unfortunately, we know that all too well here in San Jose. I'm sure you guys heard about the guy who, former cop, he shot a black guy, and then some text messages came out where he said, quote, "I hate black people." I know. It's fucked up. I love black people. Shocked to hear there's a racist cop out there. No, I mean, look, it is messed up. But this cop, like, I mean, in addition to being a racist, like, what a dumbass this guy is. If you hate black people, like, you couldn't pick a worse job than being a cop. Like, I don't know, you should be like a lacrosse coach, I think, or something like that. All right, so hey, we'll move on to some lighter topics. Sports, right? Lacrosse is a sport. I like to watch sports. I like to watch basketball. If you watch basketball or go to basketball games, sometimes you'll see there's a charity called Free Throws for Futures, where they give scholarships to kids based on how the players in the game are performing at the free throw line. It's called Free Throws for Futures. And I think they should just give the kids the futures, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't make it contingent upon a free throw. But that's just me. And then if you watch football games, you'll notice during Cancer Awareness Month, like coaches and players on the sidelines, they're all going to wear shirts that say "Intercept Cancer." If you intercept cancer, then you have cancer, dumbass. I don't think you want to do that. But yeah, so I was driving the other day, and I saw a sticker on the back of this car, and the sticker said, "Defund Armenia." And I was like, I didn't know we could do that. But all right, sounds good. And then I got closer, and I realized the sticker actually said, "Defend Armenia." And I probably shouldn't have been driving, but I was on mushrooms, and that's the cool thing about mushrooms, you guys. You can drive on them. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you blow into the thing, it'll say 0. And I'll end with this. Mushrooms are the best drug by far. And my favorite thing about mushrooms is they're non-addictive. Like, you literally cannot get addicted to them, which is tight because I've been taking them every day, and it's just really nice not to be addicted to anything. All right, thanks, guys. Not good.
Just keep going, I guess. Yeah, there you go. There
Give it up
is.
for Michael Lussier, everybody.
So while we're chatting with Michael, we're gonna ask Stevie if he'll come up and go ahead and start getting set up. So
prepped,
Michael,
Stevie.
join us. Come up a little closer to us.
Here,
up
stand
here.
close to
and,
us. They're
we're
right
gonna
there.
we're gonna chat with you for a hot moment
Yeah.
while Stevie starts to get plugged in and set up here.
Yeah.
So now, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
It's been about a year that
Okay.
I've been doing it with like an intense focus, like doing it basically every day. I did my first open mic maybe a year and a half ago.
Where was that place?
The first open mic?
Yeah.
That was in LA. So I'm from up here, but I was living in LA at the time. And so I had a friend who hosted a mic out there that's the first one I did.
Michael, turn that way just a little bit. Turn,
Pivot like this.
Pivot, yeah.
Oh,
turn.
I see. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
All right.
Turn. There you go. There it is. Yeah.
Good job.
No, I like it. It was intense. It was just kind of like, well, Mike and Atu, I think that.
Well, just so you know, here's the one of the reasons I'm doing that is my right eye is kind of messed up. So when I look left, see how it goes up like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No,
I mean,
it's
they've ruined many a prom picture, right? So I'm just trying to, you know.
Hey, this gut has ruined so many prom pictures. All right. But I've been lucky though because there's the other half of the date. Me and my date. The date looks good.
Yeah.
You know? So
they
make up for
That's
it.
good.
You know?
All my shirts have the same spot in it, right here,
Where food
where
has
I was
landed?
eating something
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
grease dripped from my chin onto my belly.
Yeah.
So trust me,
I have this-
we
but-
all deal with it.
But it's amazing though when you drop I love eating frozen blueberries.
Oh.
And I've dropped them and just the slope and how much air
Oh.
they catch on their way down
Yeah.
is just phenomenal.
Oh,
so
that's fun.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
stuff,
That
buddy.
is fun.
so if mushrooms are the best drug,
Yeah.
what are the worst? What's the worst drug?
Oh, we know.
No, I'm asking.
I mean, that's like asking to pick your least favorite kid or something like that. I think they're all pretty good. They all have a time and a place.
They all have a time and place.
No, I don't know. I will say, like, I think it's kind of stupid to do cocaine when you could do like an amphetamine, I guess, because amphetamines last longer.
Got it. Okay, I didn't know that. I've never done either.
No, never.
Oh, you're missing out, Mike. You got to
Really?
try. Yeah.
Really?
I'm not
I'm
missing.
47 years old with diabetes. Now's the time to start coke.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Well, no, not coke, but yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Amphetamines.
Yeah.
Amphetamines.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I get scabs just from like rubbing things. You know what I mean? So I don't need any more. You know. Yeah.
we don't need Mike up 24/7.
No, you don't want me up 24/7.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
He'll come by your house for sure.
Yeah. How we doing? How we looking, Stevie?
Yeah, how we looking, Steve?
Good. All right.
Cool.
So, folks. Now you've only been doing comedy for a year.
Yeah.
You impressed me the first time I saw you.
Yeah.
You've impressed me each time since.
Yeah, you're
especially
pretty good tonight. Yeah.
It's so rare that you meet somebody who's been doing comedy for such a short period of time. Are there people out in the world who, before you started doing stand-up comedy, said you should do stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Or was it something that you just knew you needed to do?
Well, I've always been a fan of comedy, and I guess I learned during COVID, or I found myself. I noticed that like I was trying to make my friends laugh more, like in group texts and things like that, and I guess I was finding more like relief or solace in humor. And also like I found myself very uninspired by like any other potential career. Like, no offense to whatever you guys do, but it just seemed like comedy was like the one thing I could bank on being like there's always going to be dumb stuff happening in the world to like make
for
fun
sure.
of, right?
Plenty of dumb stuff happening everywhere right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was something like I wanted to try and like to really try for a year instead of like, I don't know. I think one of the hardest things about pursuing a creative or artistic career is how do you like support yourself and devote enough time to get good at it.
Right.
So, you know, I'm really scraping by here, but I just wanted to like see what happened after, you know, a year of doing it, right? And now I've learned that comedy is something that I will like build my life around or continue to build my life around.
That's
right?
great.
I at least learned that much, so we'll see.
I'm glad. I'm very glad that
High five, bro.
You want to do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep doing it. Keep writing fresh jokes. Stay out here, get in these streets, get Mcgee, try and date another comic. It'll be awesome.
We'll get you back on here within the year.
Yeah.
And we'll see
Amazing.
where
Thank
you're
you
at.
guys so much. This is awesome.
We'll see where you are
Really
in your second
had a
year.
great time.
Thank
Follow
you, Michael.
this
Michael
guy.
Lussier, everyone.
Michael Lussier, everybody.
Thank you.
Next time you see him, give him a pat on the back and tell him you like what he's doing.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
folks?
Yeah, just
Here,
give that to Meredith, and then
Yeah.
you're good. You got it.
Folks, our next performer coming to the stage.
Our next performer.
Because we got a few more for you.
Yeah, we have enough.
Our next performer is a fantastic bassist, an incredible vocalist, and I'm just excited to finally get him up on this stage.
Yeah.
Folks, please give a warm or huge round of applause for Stevie Quiroz.
Stevie Quiroz.
Thank you everyone. It's nice to see everyone here. I'm gonna play y'all two songs, two originals. This first one is called Buddy Judas. One, two, three. Took an axe to the tree. Took an axe to the tree. They thought I did it for me. All I did was lean an axe against a rotten tree. Took an axe to the tree. Took an axe to the tree. And Pious Buggers thought I did it for me, but I took one on the chin for the whole fucking team. Hey, all these fairly city Pharisees pin my man out on their mugs and their tees. I'll live and serve and be a ton of weeds. Say a prayer for Buddy Judas says he's the only one I see. He's the only one I see. Down on his knees. down on his knee. Got a chain round my leg, and it's tied to a stake. Got a chain around my heart. I bet if you tugged on it, it would break. Got a chain around my head, and it's starting to ache. And Pachyderm needs a chain as much as a dragon needs fire to get baked. Hey, hey. All these fairly seedy Pharisees hit my man out on their mugs and their teeth. So let it stop and be a ton of weed. Say a prayer for Body Judas. Hey, hey, hey. All these fairly seedy Pharisees hit my man out on their mugs and teeth. Hey, hey. Let it stop and be a ton of weed. Say a prayer for Body Judas. Says he's the only one I see. He's the only one I see. Hey, down on his knees. Madhouse mirrors, please pass the tea. Burn it down from the inside out. Burn it down from the inside out. Let's burn it down from the inside out. Let's burn it down from the inside out. A madhouse of mirrors. Come on, please pass the tape. All these fairly seedy Pharisees and my man out on their mugs and their teas. I'll let it stop and be a ton of weed. Say a prayer for Body Judas. Hey, hey. All these fairly seedy Pharisees and my man out on their mugs and their teas. I'll let it stop and be a ton of weed. Say a prayer for Body Judas. Says he's the only one I see. He's the only one I see. Yeah. Down on his knees. And now for something a little bit different. Is it one song?
It's two.
It's
two.
two
But I'm going to chat with you now
All right.
because then when you're done, we'll come up and we'll introduce somebody else. Stevie Kudos. Folks, how long have you been playing bass?
I played bass in high school, not very seriously, and then in college a tiny bit, and then the last 4 years I've been committing myself to it.
You're only like 22, so that's only like 4 years of playing, right?
That's 20 years close.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
20 years
wow.
close. I'm
Yeah.
42. 43 recently.
Well, you look very young. You got a little Lestat thing going right now.
Oh, Lestat? Yeah, like
I have no idea
not
who
blonde
that is.
enough.
Have
not
you
blonde
interviewed
enough.
with a
I get
vampire?
that all the
I
time.
think
I get that all the time.
Atu could only think of one handsome white person, so he said
I mean, was it Brad Pitt, right?
no. Okay, yeah. That's closer.
okay.
That's closer.
Yeah.
That's way closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started the
Johnny
makeup,
Depp there.
and my wife helped me finish it, but
Yeah.
I've gotten Jack Sparrow a few times today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Have you ever
You're-
been Jack
you're-
Sparrow for Halloween?
Never have.
Do you think you would going forward?
I would like to be a literal pirate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about what to do for work?
You're
I
like-
would love to sail the seas.
F Jack Sparrow. Might as well
Yeah.
just be a real pirate.
I mean,
yeah.
he's good looking.
I mean, they're hiring.
I did pirate radio. We plundered a lot. It was cool. So where do you? I mean, you play around wherever you can at this point, right?
Yeah.
But do you have other projects that you're doing?
Yeah, I do. So one of the biggest projects is with some good buddies of mine called Panacea. We're a three-piece kind of hard rock band.
Panacea.
We like to see if you can't dance to our weird time signatures and that sort of thing. So
Sounds like something you share after a baby's born.
that's right.
Panacea is Earth when it was one solid landmass.
Oh,
and
that, okay.
The other
So
side was
Pangea.
ocean.
Panacea is a cure-all. It's a cure-all.
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
That's right. My bad. You know what? Fuck all of you. Every single one of you, in a nice way, in a way that you like it. You know.
Yeah. With all the oils and
This is the
whatever
finale,
you need.
folks. All right.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. It's because we're tired of fucking up. You know.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness,
I got the
though,
clamps in my
Stevie,
back pocket.
Stevie, you got a really neat style. You got a really fascinating way of sort of like. I think it's hard, and I'll give credit. I want to give credit to Drunk Monk as well because
So good.
what they do as a duo
it covers
is
so
phenomenal,
much ground.
right?
Yeah, it covers so much ground.
But you're doing something really phenomenal all by yourself too.
Congratulations.
I think
I have been very fortunate to have some of the best teachers on the planet. Seth Horan's been teaching me since Christmas.
That's amazing.
He's incredible.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Well, amazing work. We're gonna let you play your next song.
You
and-
got-
Going up for one of these, I didn't want to miss
yes.
it.
Are you got anything coming up? Any?
You know, Panacea was at Caravan recently. I spend most of my Tuesday nights helping with sound and hanging out with all the folks that make music at Mama Kin. I've been coming out here for open mic. Open mic's been pretty good, pretty hot.
Yeah.
I seek musical community, and everyone says that word is overrated or overused, but I love hanging out with people.
Best music comes out of collaboration.
Same. It's why we're here. It's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
me on, guys. Thank you so much.
We're gonna hear another one from Stevie Kiddos, folks.
So I'm going to take things in a slightly different direction. This one's a bit more sentimental. It's about how I think if we want to get school buses to kids' houses, we just got to repeal Prop 13. Zion's curtains drawn away. Nothing you did to me, it shifted my world black and gray. I was out wandering, but the sand knew wore me out. Enough for machinery, enough to fill the vials of time with doubt. Oh God, my patience worn so fucking thin. It's high time you knew. Rather be dim-witted than alive. I stay lit to avoid the worms that live outside. Whoa. Alone and snuffed out, or alone and by your side. Whoa. Rather be dim-witted than alive. Whoa. Well, I was plucked from a forest in a desert hung to dry. Beast of burden, were I a crow, I'd probably fly away to waves of grace and the sways from side to side. When trod past the flames into the pen of number 1999. Oh God, my patience worn so fucking thin. It's high time you knew. Rather be dim-witted than alive. I stay lit to avoid the worms that live outside. Oh, alone and snuffed out all alone and by your side. Whoa, rather be dim-witted than alive. Yeah, alone and snuffed out or alone and by your side. Oh, rather be dim-witted than alive. Oh, oh. Thank you so much, Tabard. Thanks for having me. Y'all are awesome.
Yo,
Give it up for Stevie. Stevie, that was gorgeous.
That was beautiful. That didn't that warm your heart?
Dude.
Yeah. Didn't want to make you want to didn't want to make you look at the person next to you and be like, yo, what's up with you?
I felt like I was in like a really dark 1990s music video.
Yeah.
You know? It was dark, but that blue night sky and like a little misty rain, and we still have the top down on the convertible.
I have a scene for you. I have a scene for you.
All right, explain.
It's like a teenager. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like right after the street lights come on.
Okay.
And it's time to go home. It's 1994.
Okay. All right. I know exactly how I sounded in 1994.
You got your skateboard.
Yeah. You know me.
You know me. All that
skateboarding
down,
I did.
And then you put your disc man. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. And then
bam. And it just skips and skips and skips because they sucked in the early 90s.
But then you get in a smooth section.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then that
and then
song
you're just
comes
going.
on. And then you start crying on the way home.
But you don't know if you're crying or not because it's raining too.
Oh, there's a slight misty dew in the air.
Misty Dew.
Misty Dew.
That's my stripper name.
Oh. Drop it like it's a potato sack.
Drop it like it's a sack of potatoes that's been sitting in the laundry room for 2.5 months.
Got the little green things on it, like, yo, what's cracking?
Yeah. Just a little green Freddy Krueger glove coming out of a potato. I'm going to be a tree.
I'm poking through the bag now, motherfucker.
I've eaten those potatoes.
I know, just chop them up, put them in some soup. Nobody knows.
You guys, I'm too Irish not to. Yeah.
Why does soup taste funny? I'll be like, I don't know.
Man, these mashed potatoes taste less mashed than they should.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Ooh. I don't know.
That's what the old people say. From the rooter to the tutor. No one knows what it means.
To the tutor.
They know. They grew up in the Depression. That was the thing then.
From the root to the tutor. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I'm curious. There's got to be a root to that.
That's because people in that age and time did a lot of castor oil situations.
Oh.
And that's what made your stomach strong to be able to eat rubber, That's how you survive. That's how you survive. That's how you survive.
Back when you're just like, what's for dinner?
Oh, we eating whatever.
Yeah. Is this just weeds? No, it's salad.
Yeah. It's called arugula. I made it up right now.
It's called, yeah. That's how arugula got its name.
Yeah, arugula.
We made it
we
up
eat
right
whatever.
on the spot.
Yeah, this is whatever's out here right now.
What are we having for dinner? Spinach.
So dandelions. That's why you got dandelions in your little fancy restaurants now.
I am convinced that half of all the weeds in the world got named randomly.
I mean, you've been to that fancy restaurant. They put dandelion on your food. You looked at them like, motherfucker.
No, dude, dandelions taste pretty good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Not the kind.
I'm not going to no restaurant. They put dandelion on my food.
Not the ones that have gone to seed. You don't want the ones you can blow, But the yellow ones, those are tasty. Have you ever had dandelion tea? Yeah. It's good stuff, I'm telling you. Folks, there's something we got to do real quick because their portion of the show is over for tonight. So can we please welcome Nick and Kevin from Drunk Monk back up on stage?
Nick and Kevin. No, y'all come here.
Yeah, they know.
Y'all come here.
They know.
Y'all come here.
We just wanted them to take a bow, folks, because we love these guys, and they make us sound so good.
Yeah.
Take a bow, gentlemen.
Yeah, take a bow. Thank you for letting us jam out with you before the show starts. Thank you guys for always being here, mad consistent. Y'all have been great. Thank you for backing up all the bands that you guys backed up on the show. Thank you for having amazing hair. You're inspiring a lot of people. People have been asking about your skincare routine and your hair routine. So we've been getting a lot of DMs about the ladies out here for these guys. So
Atu promised me that within the next 3 years he was going to try to get his hair to look like Kevin's.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I want to be able to get in the pool and just, whoosh, just. Whoosh.
This is the Scandinavian in him.
I want to be able to whip my butt with my own hair.
Whip your butt with your own hair.
Yeah, just,
Kevin, what's that like?
Get it.
No. Folks, give them another round of applause, please. Thank you guys.
Monks.
Thanks, bud. Oh, goodness gracious, folks.
Yeah.
Our next guest coming to the stage right now is a very funny comedian. We like this guy very much.
Yeah, another young talent out here in these streets.
So talented.
Young talent,
He's
fresh
got twice
faces.
as much talent as we had when we were half his age.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. Folks, please welcome up to the stage one Mr. Jason
Cruz.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. How are we doing tonight? We're doing good? It's good. I'm doing good. I just moved back in with my mom. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you move back in with your mom, you regain your virginity. Did you guys know that? Just went through a breakup because of that first thing I said. I think breakups are weird because we're like the only animal that does that. Like if you're a horse, I think you just stand somewhere else in the field. That's the whole thing. The other horse is like, what are you doing over there? You're just like... She found my OnlyFans, that's what happened. She got very upset that I didn't subscribe to her OnlyFans. But it's like her porn's not realistic to me. Because I know her as a person. Like she would do femdom stuff on there. We know what that is, right? She would be like, yeah, I would never let a loser like you have sex with me. I was like, yeah, you would. I'm bad at relationship questions. Here's a question I've never gotten right is when a girl asks, what do you love about me? I've never gotten it right. Last time, I said, I like your sense of humor. And then she said, name one time I've made you laugh. I was like, fuck, dude. I think men ask easier questions. We ask questions like, did you come? That one's pretty simple because the answer kind of doesn't matter, Either way, I need a ride home after this. I'm bad at being single, too. I've been sending the same dick pic since I was 12 years old. That's the best one I have. Because my penis is still about the same size now. But back in those days, my hands were a lot smaller. It's a better angle. I like to date women in their early 20s. Anyone else like them young here? All right. I don't know. I think it's because I'm in my early 20s. I think that's what it is. I don't know why it's okay for me to date women in that age group, but it's wrong when Leonardo DiCaprio does it. People will be like, well, Jason, he's taking advantage of those women. It's like, really? Who's taking advantage of them more? Could it be Leo flying them around on a private jet? Or is it me borrowing their car all the time? I don't like living with my mom. We've been watching this show together. We've been watching Love Island together. I don't know if you guys have seen that show, but it's just like one woman and then there's like 20 dudes with abs. And she's like, I don't know which one I should choose. And then for some reason, it like upsets me when women have options. I just get upset for no reason. I feel like they should make like a dating show that shows like dating from a man's perspective. You know, you could call it like Man Island. It's just like a dude on an island alone. There's like a hut with video games and porn in it. And like every 6 months, they just drop off a woman with bipolar disorder. The host is like, well, is she the one, or are we going back to the hut for another 6 months? What's it gonna be? I think they should throw like one sane woman on the island, just so we can watch the guy accidentally say something racist immediately. Does that happen to you guys too? Like a date's going well and you just start sharing your father's opinions for no reason? All right. I have a white dad and an Asian mom. I think that's a tough childhood because you got to get straight A's in school or else you're not allowed to smoke weed. I came out very racially ambiguous though. Like, I've noticed my race kind of changes based on what I'm wearing. You know, like True Religion jeans is a very Mexican look on me. I think a gold chain, maybe that would be more Italian. I don't know. Native American headdress, I think that would make me look like a racist Italian. Native Americans have had it really hard, I think. Like there was a football team called the Redskins not that long ago. Terrible name for a football team. I guess someone finally told the owner of that team that Native Americans, not the best winning record. It's a bad name. I don't care. I'll never see any of you again. So if it makes you feel better, a Native American wrote that joke. And then I stole it from him. All right, I've been Jason Cruz. You guys have been great. Oh, that's right.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Yo, way to close with colonization. I like it.
I take after my father.
Great job, bro.
What else do you say after that? What do you do?
Well, I don't know, man. Jason.
No, I got to say, Jason, I've been a fan of yours.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 4 years now. I think the first time I saw you at Go Go Gone show.
Yeah.
And maybe even before that at maybe Cafe Frascati.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I miss those places, man.
I know.
I heard you got the Gong Show up and running again, though.
I did until 2 weeks
last
ago.
month, and then
I canceled it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
No.
It was time. It was going okay. It was doing okay, and I didn't want it to ever fade. And I thought, well, let's just cut it off now because honestly, I like doing this show a whole lot more.
Yeah, we have a lot more fun.
And we do this weekly.
I love the show.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with comedy. I felt that was about how long I could be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have to tell you something, okay? And you don't know this. So when we were first developing the show that we do at the San Jose Improv, so we host an open mic at the San Jose Improv. Clap your hands to that, please. So the GM, David Williams, told me a story about you when he saw you at Frascati, when he was like looking at all the different open mics in the community. He brought up your name, and I was like, before the pandemic, before we even started the show, and our inspiration to have that show at the San Jose Improv is from when he saw you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you just ruined his brain now.
All right.
No, I'm telling the truth.
Well, thank you.
It is true. But
Yeah.
I think a testament to that too is, if I'm not mistaken, during those Cafe Frascati days, weren't you a minor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weren't you under 18?
I was 17 at the time.
Yeah.
Started doing comedy at 17, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And so, how old are you now?
I'm 22 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it
So-
up for sticking with it.
Yeah. So, I would say that you don't see very many people who kind of like I know a lot of people in their teens who think they're comedians.
Yeah, no,
right?
they're not. Those
But-
guys are assholes.
But you're
It's true.
those teenagers, those children are assholes,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck Chris T, bitch.
You were not. Hey, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. You were not an asshole as a teenager.
yeah.
You clearly knew what you were doing, and you continue to know what you're doing, and I'm impressed. Where do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in Arizona next week.
Like randomly, or because you have a show in Arizona?
I'm like opening for someone. Is the whole thing. But other than that, I don't really.
Who are you opening for?
I don't know if you know her. It's Morgan Anderson from Sacramento. She's very funny.
Give it up for him opening up for Morgan Anderson in Arizona.
I don't have.
That's travel money.
Well, I don't know. I don't have enough money to drive to Arizona, so. Like today, I bought a loaf of bread and a jar of peanut butter, and I was like, I hope they cover our food on this trip. Otherwise,
Jason, I live near Julian Street. If you need food, come to my house. I will feed you.
we just
I
heard.
need it.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at you.
Yeah.
Like you're hunched over because you're tired.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're famished. You're like, I'm amazed. I said 5 minutes. You did 7 because you couldn't talk fast enough. Look at you. Just kidding. Just messing with you.
Yeah.
No, but seriously though,
Yeah.
I can't wait to bring you back on the show to see what else you got for us in the coming year. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thanks for having me. It's always a blast with you guys.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Right.
Jason Cruz, everybody.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do you guys need another minute or two? You good? All right. So I want to take this opportunity to thank this gentleman right here who's running around. His name is Gregg Holmes. He is our technical director.
Gregg Holmes. Oh, Julia.
Give it up for Julia also.
My new assistant.
Yeah.
I also want to apologize to Gregg because I said we would do our best to get this show done 20 to 10, and that's not going to happen. So, but off mic is happening
Right
as soon
after.
as the stage is set for off mic immediately following this
Immediately
show.
following.
Hosted by this gentleman right here.
Yeah. LIP, everybody. PHATLIP.
Thank you to Meredith, our house manager here, folks. Give it up for Meredith.
Yeah.
Give it up for Lauren behind the bar.
Big time Stephanie Wiggum.
Give it up for Stephanie, one of our executive producers and our announcer.
Yeah.
And of course. Oh, and now that they're gone, can we give it up for the goats and Caleb the rooster?
Yeah. Those kids were awesome.
We had goats on the show.
Yeah.
No other show in San Jose can say
We
that.
had kids and not small
No one.
children.
What's that? I know. I really wanted to get a picture with the cock so that way I could send it to people.
Yeah.
Did you? Of me and the rooster? Awesome. So that way I can send cock pics to people.
Yeah, you had a cock on your chest.
I did. It's not the first time.
Oh. Lord have mercy.
That rooster was really trying to get in between these breasts, you know?
Well, we're checking in with our band, The Accidents, and we want to introduce them because they're going to start playing. You guys are good? You guys ready?
I want to say, too, that I remember, if I remember it correctly, Atu and I were doing pretty much what this show has become out on the street.
Fountain Alley, yeah.
No, not in Fountain Alley. This was before that. This was when we were out in front of, I want to say we were somewhere near
Sofa Fest?
Forager. What was
Forager,
Forager? It's now Guild House.
Yeah.
We were out on the street for Sofa Street Festival, right? And what we did was we set up a stage and a microphone and a PA system, and then we would just talk to people on the street like this.
Yeah.
But we were talking to people as they walked by and were visiting booths. We'd be like, hey, you got cool shoes. Hey, I like your bike. Hey, you really should shave off that mustache.
Oh, my God, you have a giant dog.
Yeah, and so we would just kind of call people out on the street, and then people would come over and check out what we were doing. We would talk with them for a little bit, and it was always random. And then one day I want to say it was Brandon, walking by with a guitar, and I was like, hey, do you play that thing? And he goes, I sure do. Oh, it's acoustic. It was an acoustic. And I said, do you play that thing? He goes, I sure do. And then he comes over, and I was like, would you want to play? He goes, well, my band's playing down here. Can I bring my whole band and we'll play? I was like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
And so he brought, how old were you? You were 17, 18, right? And he brought his band over. I think you had a small drum kit, a floor tom and a snare. And they plugged in. There were 4 of you at the time, right? Yeah. And they played, and they killed, and they dragged like 70, 80 people. You guys brought in a huge crowd, and I fell madly in love with their music, and I hope you do too tonight, folks.
So
Please,
we're so happy.
We're stoked to have them. And when I realized that I could have them close out this show, our season 2 finale for this season, I was stoked. They're going to play 2 songs. We'll chat with them for a hot second, then they're going to close us out. Folks, please welcome, a big San Jose welcome to some local boys. Give it up for The Accidents.
The Accidents.
Away. Temptation only for the break. And they come, I cannot escape this time. Oh, what's been wandering on your mind? One by one, you watch them all go by.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. We're the Accidents. Nice to see all these beautiful faces here. Just
Test,
to
test,
say, first
test.
and foremost, we are honored to close out the season of Off Night. That's very special. Thank you, Mike and Taylor, for having us. That's wonderful. We're gonna play a couple more songs for you. This next one's called
Test,
Junk.
test, test. Test, test.
Time is now. Time will kill. I want to be free, but I hate to embellish the love. You don't know. To be free!
Thank you.
Folks, I'm just gonna chat with them for a hot second. Look at you guys. Last time I saw you guys play, you guys couldn't drink Modelo. Yeah. Well, you couldn't buy it. You could drink it though, that's for sure. So now, how has the band changed in the last 4 or 5 years? Like, what's different now? That's changed since you guys formed.
Simon, our guitarist here, has transitioned to drums, and he's done a
Oh,
magnificent
wow.
fucking job. Give it up for him, man. I'm so proud of what this dude's turned into. We also have our drum trainee in the crowd today. His name's Mike. He's gonna be on the sticks soon enough. There he is in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
gonna
training.
be back here, and Simon will get back on the guitars. But
Is that the dude with the? Okay, yeah.
yeah, he bangs, man. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And
got
so,
you.
so how's the transition from guitar to drums? How's that been for you?
I always wanted to play drums, so it's just like it all works out. It's nice. It's very enjoyable. I think everyone should play the drums at least once in a while, or try to. But yeah, it's wonderful.
It's wonderful. Give it up for.
He's good at what he does, folks. He's good at what he does.
But does that mean that you'll be going back onto guitar once?
He likes to
once
bang hard.
We're recording stuff in a few months.
sorry.
We'll have stuff out, and I'll be playing guitar there.
Be playing guitar when you record. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how much are you guys recording? A full album, an EP?
Yeah.
You guys
Full
are
album?
recording a full album.
Yeah, so we've put out 2 EPs in the past since 2015. But our next one, it's called Oda. It'll be coming up in the new year. Check it out. It'll be out in the new year sometime.
That's
5-song EP. It's gonna
I can
be
hear your music like on like a very specific soundtrack. I can feel it if I'm like watching anime or something, and like one of those characters is doing that like running across. You know, like I can feel it. Like I'm ready. I'm amped
Audrey,
up.
can you do that for me one more time? Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that. We got a friend in the crowd, Jacob. I don't know where he's at, but he makes those videos to our music just like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Shout out Jacob in the back over there. That's the
He
man.
nailed
That's the homie.
A bit of foreshadowing there for
So
you.
what are you excited about for the new album?
Yeah.
I'm excited for everyone to hear how, maybe our fans that we've had, I'm excited for them to hear how we've matured.
Ooh.
And I'm excited to draw in new fans with the new sound that we're creating. I think it's very unique.
That's
Hey, yo,
wonderful.
shouts out to the bassist talking about maturity.
So real quick, we're gonna let you guys play one more song, but I want to know, you guys have an event coming up right here in the Tabard Theater. When is that?
December 2nd, we'll be playing here. We'll be opening for a band called The Happies.
Ooh.
Tickets on the Tabard Theater website.
Yeah.
You get yours there. They're out now. Come.
Yeah, buy those tickets.
TabardTheater.org,
Come see
folks.
these guys.
Yeah, get those tickets December 2nd right here. I know where I plan on being on that
Hell
night. Check it out. So I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for playing out the last episode of 2023. Of course, it's without a doubt. I'm stoked. So, folks, this is it. Atu and I are going to go ahead and say good night to all of you. Thank you guys for making 2023 one of the most interesting years for us.
Of all time.
Of all time, for sure.
I got married.
For sure. He got married. Yeah.
That's right.
I had lasagna once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it balances out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He officiated my wedding.
I did. I officiated that one. I officiated a couple this year.
And then we birthed this idea of this show.
Yeah.
This show is our baby together.
But we couldn't have done it without the Tabard Theater. The Tabard Theater made this possible.
Yeah.
So big thanks to Jonathan Williams. Jonathan Williams, who's been heavily involved with the Tabard Theater for a number of years, and has been a producer of this show. We miss you, Jonathan. Thank you so much for believing in this possibility.
Believing in us.
Yeah, and believing in us, for sure. Yeah. And we believe in you, San Jose.
Yeah.
We do. We do. And the reason we do this show is because we love San Jose so very much.
Yeah.
We are neighbors. We live here. I walk to this venue most of the time.
Yeah.
And the reason we do this is to keep art alive in some way. So the things that you've seen on this show, that means you can go out and see them again in other spaces and other places. But also, please keep coming back to the Tabard Theater. Let's help keep this place going. Let's help keep this place thriving, because right now it really is thriving, and I don't want anyone to miss out on it.
Yeah, don't miss out on Tabard Theater. And remember that even transplants can thrive in fertile soil.
That's true. And the last person I got to thank is Atu Walker. I love you.
I love you too, and I want to thank you, brother. We've been friends since day one, and I say this with all the love in my heart, that you're amazing and you inspire me every day.
Thank you, bud. I love you so much.
I know, we gotta go.
All right, The Accidents.
Thank you all. Let's do it up. Check us out on Spotify, Instagram, all that shit. You can enjoy the music. Thank you very much. This last song is called Salem.
I've been here at night times, thinking about the old wives, dreaming about a past like a becomings made of size. Oh wait, don't go. I'd hate to see your stories, and I know we've grown apart until the bitter end. Make sure there's something you're living for. Don't go down the rabbit's hole. I know it's very dead. Pretty girl, let's talk to mine. This rough love was laced in gold. You've seen my Blue Monday. You've seen me wreck my whole damn week. No paycheck past Sunday. Some things just never leave. And you're not alone, you know. here at night times, thinking about the old wives, dreaming about a past life of becomings made of sighs. Oh wait, don't go, I hate to see your stories, and I know we've grown apart into the bitter end. Make sure there's something you're living for. Don't go down the rabbit's hole, I know it's very tempting. Pretty colors, thoughts in mind, this rough love was laced in gold. You've seen my room Monday, you've seen me wreck my whole damn week. No paycheck, pass a day, some things just never leave. And you're not alone, you know. Pretty colors, thoughts in mind, colors, thoughts in mind.
Thank you. December 2nd, here. We'll see y'all there. Thank you.